Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome to GreedFall. So I wanted to play something big, I wanted to play something RPG-ish, and I wanted to play something open world. And this one came out sort of late-ish last year. It was sort of, I want to say August, September time, maybe October, I don't remember exactly when. It was late-ish last year. And it fit the bill. So I'd heard some good things about it. I've heard that while it doesn't do anything too new or special, what it does do, it all does very well, and sometimes that's all you need from a game. You know, you don't have to have a game that knocks it out of the park with some new amazing thing every time. Sometimes doing what other people have done, but doing it extremely well, is perfectly acceptable. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so I've heard good things about the game just in general. I don't really know much about it, truth be told. I know a broad overview of the plot, in that it's sort of British Empire colonial period, but set in a fantasy world of like magic and monsters and stuff, which is a really interesting idea. Because it's an idea that is increasingly prevalent these days, especially in like movies and stories and stuff. It's the idea of taking a fantasy world and then moving it forward. Like if you take the cliche sort of fantasy world of Skyrim and then saying, well, what happens if you throw a couple of thousand years of technological and social advancement on top of that? And it's an idea that honestly has only really just being explored in like movies and stuff. I mean, you had that awful Bright movie a few years back. There's that animated one, I forget what the hell it's called, from, I think it's a Pixar movie. It could be Disney, or I can't remember who actually made that animated movie that's coming out soon, but that one looks kind of interesting. And actually the Fable series actually did that. Because if you play the first Fable game, which I really do not like, it is your boring, typical, bog standard fantasy world. And yeah, when I say boring, I mean it is so dull. But then in the second game, it's like things are moving forward. You know, it's like they've drugged themselves out of fantasy. And in the third game, there's like an industrial revolution going on, technology's on the rise, and it's actually very much implied that magic is fading in that world. And I think that's such a good idea. And it's the kind of thing that the worlds like Skyrim kind of miss. Because like Skyrim, I keep calling it Skyrim. Elder Scrolls is, I keep calling it Skyrim because that's my favorite game in the series. But the Elder Scrolls series is a game that has broadly remained the same in terms of basic technology levels throughout thousands of years of history of that world. And that always bugged the fuck out of me. It's kind of like how Fallout, you think after 200 plus years in the Fallout franchise, you'd think someone would have completely taken over America by now. 200 years is a long time. But it is what it is. And you know, you get a style, you stick with it. So yeah, beyond that, I don't really know anything about this game. It is what it is, and hopefully it'll be good fun. So let's start a new game. Okay, so what we got? Companions are stronger, enemies are weaker and less aggressive in this mode. For players who wish to experience the adventure without spending too much time on strategy or crafting. Mode provides balancing challenge. You'll have to optimize your skills and equipment using crafting and plan your battles carefully to finish the game. Enemies are more numerous or aggressive and inflict more damage. Achieving success in this mode requires to have a good grasp of the riposte system and to upgrade your character strategically. Enemies are quicker, more numerous, more lethal than ever. Selecting this mode, you're looking for the ultimate challenge. But I don't want extreme or hard. I'll be honest, I'm leaning towards easy because I want a nice, easy playthrough on this. You know, I don't want this to be annoying. I don't want to have to fight against the game. I just want a nice experience with this. So I'm actually going to go easy because that's what I want from the game. So we'll see where we go next. Just the loading screen. Always the loading screen.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Ah. Oh, cool. So I can be a man, or I can indeed be a woman. Well, tradition dictates I must play female. So we've got presets. You. Can I actually? Oh, good, I can. Hello. You look bored out of your skull. Yep. Okay, so we can do all that. Face. Well, the fact that you can loop on the side of the thing is kind of weird. Usually it just goes to one end and then stops. I am rubbish with faces. That's got a nice soft face to it. Okay, hair. Okay, I could spend ages doing this. The problem with character customization is you can go round and round and round in circles. That's pretty nice. It's okay. I don't know what that mark on the thing is. That like a tattoo or something? I don't know. Eyebrows. Yeah, let's go with the default, I suppose. Skin color, very palish. That's alright. Oh, hair color. Can we get like snazzy anime hairs, or is it all just natural? Whoops. Can't get pure black, which is a shame. I quite like the pure black color. We can go sort of dark brownish. Now that's quite close to black. It's hard to tell because of the light. That's kind of blackish. Alright, we'll go with black. And can we zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. What color eyes can we have? Hold your face still. I need to see your eye color. Oops. That's blue. They never have aqua as an eye color. Oh, that's kind of aqua-ish. Aqua is my eye color. I actually have a rare eye color. My eyes are legitimately aqua. It's a weird thing. It's like your eyes. I can't remember. It's like everybody's eyes, I think, start blue and then they fade into the color, like you know, like a couple of years after you grow up. And mine sort of started to turn into green and then sort of stopped halfway. So they've always ended up a kind of aqua color. It caused so many problems when I was at school, because any time it was like, hey, what's your eye color? And it was like, it can only be blue or green or brown. And that's it. Those are the only three colors you can have in terms of eye color. Now, I used to ask people, what color are my eyes? And 50% of the room would say blue. 50% of the room would say green. And then my teacher sent me to the principal. Well, the headmaster, sorry. Using your American terminologies. Seriously. Because I couldn't decide what color my eyes were, my teacher tried to send me to the headmaster's office. Didn't work, because I think she realized she was probably barking up the wrong tree. Anyway, that's a decent one, right? So what we got next? So that's, I guess, fair. I mean, I'm not really that bothered. Could do that. It's a bit sharper. She looks sad. She looks angry. She looks too sad. I'm not sure I like that one. I prefer that one because it's a little more angular. It's sort of like... This one looks a bit round, a bit chubby. I think I like that one, actually. Okay, so that's that. Wait, can I change the... Can I change the name? Desardette. Fair enough. Okay, pick your starting skill. Skill tree is open. You'll be able to unlock the skills of other archetypes as you progress. Profile focuses on melee combat. Starting skills: one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, and firearms. Recommended attributes are strength and endurance. Recommended talents are craftsmanship and vigor. Technical, the focus focuses on controlling the battlefield, set and elemental trap, firearms, one-handed blades, accuracy and agility, science and lock-picking, or magic. Profile focuses on use of offensive spells from a distance, divine magic ring, stasis, and one-handed heavy weapons, mental willpower, science and intuition. I don't know whether to pick warrior or technical because both are pretty interesting. Like warrior, I like the strength thing. I always like being able to physically deal with people. That's always good. But then I also like the technical things. Like I like lock picking. I like, you know, the sort of that aspect. You know, the ability to be able to look around your problems as well as through them. So I mean, both warrior and technical have one-handed blades and firearms. So I think I'm leaning towards technical. Because you also get accuracy and agility, both of which are very important. And you do get lockpicking, which is very nice. So I'm going to go technical. Nice. Okay, what's this? Strength, agility, mental power, willpower, accuracy, and endurance. So I'm going to pick an attribute to invest your first point according to your preferred playstyle. Okay, so in the last one it said recommended attributes are accuracy and agility. Accuracy and agility, these two basically. So we've got strength level 1. So that's it. So this is like the special system, isn't it, in Fallout? Strength, endurance, agility, accuracy, mental power, and willpower. Fair enough. Yeah, so this is the equivalent of like special in Fallout. Increases powerful melee attacks. Endurance increases maximum life and balance. Balance. That means you can't get knocked down or something. Attribute required to wear heaviest of armors. Attribute value to 192 with blunt weapons. Increases fury generation and all damage inflicted in melee combat. Fury generation. Ooh. Increases the power of all firearms and alchemical preparations. Mental willpower increases power of all spells. Increases maximum MP and spell duration. Okay, so yeah, I can see why they said stick with either agility or accuracy. I'm tempted to go for accuracy because it increases the power of firearms, and I'm thinking I definitely want to go firearm based for the most part. I think that's what I want to do. So we'll take you. Obviously we don't have you yet. We've got charisma, science, lockpicking, intuition, craftsmanship, and vigor. Okay. Charisma slightly reduces merchant prices, slightly increases chance of success for some of the dialogue choices. Fair enough. Vigor levels lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. Increases maximum ammo capacity and lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside of combat. Indeed. Huh. So hang on, this was the science and lockpicking, yes. So it's actually these two are the recommended ones from my current talent. Gathering sites become easier to see. Gathering sites? Is that like gathering materials and stuff? Like crafting components and food items and such? So that increases the number of ingredients and objects obtained through gathering and looting. Let you pick simple locks, advanced locks, and complex locks. Allows you to make simple potions. Allows you to destroy weak walls with the help of explosive files. Interesting. Allows you to craft basic weapons. Interesting. I do find it's next point level 4, next point level 5. So you have to level up and you gain points at certain intervals. That's interesting. Well, fair enough then. So do I want science or do I want lockpicking? Lockpicking is quite useful because obviously it lets you into areas you might not otherwise be able to get to. Although it does say allow you to destroy weak walls with the help of an explosive file. Charisma I would also like at some point. Talk my way. I mean, most of these look pretty bloody useful. I quite like that. It seems a bit limited, like the fact it's only got 6, but then it could be that rather than having a lot of different things that you can specialize in, it seems as though it's got a few specific things, but you don't get a lot of points for it. So it's like it reduces the number of points you get and reduces the number of things you can buy with those points. So it sort of balances itself out. That seems pretty fair. I'm going to go with lockpicking just because that's bloody useful. So yeah, we got my character who's a bit of a dope, I think. A bit fierce looking in the face, but I think that's probably for the best. I'm going to be technical minded. I'm going to have good accuracy and be good at lockpicking. Let's go. Do you want to create this character? Yes.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Don't like having my picture taken. Woo, that's very sensitive. I may tone that down. Great departure. Go and say goodbye to your mother. Well now, look at all this. Palette. Ooh, that is really sensitive. Is there any way I can tone that down? Hello, speak with worker. Hello, guard.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Suit yourself. Who are you? I don't know any of these people. So I've got to go and... So what was it? Hang on, we got... That's the... So this is... Ah, there we go. Oh, equipment. Yay, how about that? I've got a bunch of equipment. Well, how about that? Sorry, I'm in your... way. Sorry, I'll move, shall I? Blimey neck, some people. Alright, so they got equipment, character... Ooh, whoa, character development. That's bigger than it looked. Skills, attributes, and talents. Ah, so there's also skills on top of all this. What's this? Ah, this would be like... Right, so these are like your perks. Ah. Well, how about that? Toxic bomb. Okay, well, how about that now? Torso? Ooh. Doublet of good fortune, huh? That looks good. Loot chance up 25%. I'll take that. These must be like things because I got the special editions or whatever. Well now, I'm going to look fancy on my voyage. Physical damage, armor damage. Ooh. Fury generation. Is that like a special attack or something? Stun. 560%. That can't be right. The quality is much better. Although it does weigh a lot more. Oh, that's a rifle. Ah. Why does it have... I'll stick with the regular pistol for now. Has sword. Ooh, whoa, it's on fire. Why is it on fire? I have no idea, but it looks really cool. Armor damage is down, but physical damage is up. Well, how about that now? Oh, wait, hang on. Ah, wait, no. Wait, do I have... Oh, I've got gun and 2 swords. Huh. Yeah, I know. Can you swap? Oh, apparently you can't swap. That's a bit weird. Well, there you go. How about that? Bag. I has ammo. Because of course I do. No, that's the wrong button. Hang on a second. I want to see all of this. Apparently I have a neck. With a small pivot stone collar. Whatever the hell that is. No idea. Okay, so we have map. That's a good start, I suppose. Great departure. Go and say goodbye to Mother. And woo. Seren Harbor. How do we... Whoa. God, what is with the sensitivity on this? I may have to tweak that. What's that? New Seren. So this would be the world map. Oh, that looks pretty big. Hopefully kind of Skyrim-like, presumably. I have no idea. Island of Tier Freddy. Tier Freddy? Tier Freddy. Oh, it could be Freddy. Probably not going to be Freddy, is it? Tier Freddy. They call things normally. Continent of Cassines. Seren. Ooh, it's got a log. Isn't that lovely? Okay, anyway, so yes. We're going down here, apparently. People keep hammering on that door. I don't think it's going to open for you. Oop.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Okay. Unbalanced. Defend yourself. What's the defend button? Ooh, that worked. Ooh, hello. Whoop. Ah. There we go. Prove to Kurt that you can fight. Okay. Whoops. That ain't good. Meaning yourself, you love to have Sana Potion to a shortcut. Left button, huh? Tactical pause, left button. We'll pause the game and allow you to choose your next action at your leisure. Oh, really? Hang on. Tactical techniques, potion. Oh, cool. I know. Oh, do I need to... There we go. Ah! Well, cock.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Great. Firearms are ideal for interrupt. I mean, that was a bit unfair. Like 2 hits and I was down. I mean, like, what the hell? But you were probably supposed to lose the fight anyway. Each shot consumes 1 ammunition. No kidding. Tactical pause. Yeah, assign what? Oh. Physical armor level is shown with the shield on the bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage, but enemies damage with impact weapons or certain traps. Magic attacks ignore armor. Do they now? Hang on, wait, what? Set traps in the right trigger. I'm rubbish at this.
Come on. Let's
Right
see what
trigger and X. That works. Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks with bonus time to move. Second to meter. Spell. Or power attacks from enemies will allow you to see your Fury level. When the meter reaches the first level, a visual effect will appear in the character's hand. Press left trigger to use Fury, indeed.
Come on, if you dare.
Well, I thought we were supposed to be doing the right button. Oh, hold right button. That's weird.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Don't know how happy you are. Complain about being shadowed. No, I'm fine.
On
with
the
that.
contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Colonial are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Well then, fair enough. Oh, combat was difficult and I'm playing on easy mode. Okay then. So, I was off to see my mother and then I got interrupted. So thanks for that. What's this? Ooh. Hello. Fair enough. I guess we're going in here.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
So there's some sort of plague or something. I think I vaguely remember hearing about that when reading up on this. Hat. Do I have a replacement for that? Oops. I do. Much better. Better stats. Oops, that's the wrong button. Healing potion, ammo. Mother's present. Interesting. That'll probably become plot important later on, I suppose. The Malchior. Malicor. That's what they call it? The Malicor. Ooh, unpleasant looking thing there. Wait, is that my stats? Ooh. 500 life and 500 magic. Been nothing, I guess. Congression of Merchants, nice. Bridge Alliance, suspicious. Family suspicious. Coin Guard, Noughts, natives. Huh. People whom I will almost certainly soon be meeting. Sprint with A. Oh, what a lovely looking place. I guess.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Kurt. Bandits on the team, Kurt. Ooh, nice. He's got a lot more health than I have. Alright, consult the quest log, main quest, side quest. Yeah, well that much I've pretty much worked out. The Great Departure. We've also got a, whoops, we've also got a side quest to do. Whoa, oh cool. Little sort of mini map. What's that? British Alliance Embassy. And there's something there, but we don't know what it is yet. Okay.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Fair enough. Weather's looking awfully stormy. Then again, that could just be smog. It's hard to say. Okay, so looking at the map, we've got left, we've got right. I came down that way over there. That's where I came from. So we've got the upper route and we've got the lower route. Let's go. Let's just do a little bit of exploring right now. Ooh, The Brocade Quarter. Brocade, maybe? I'm rubbish with pronunciations. You will very much come to find that out about me.
To my help, and death to the others!
Nice. Works well with him being here. Can I search the bodies? Ooh, magic potion. Take everything. That was unexpected, but not exactly unwelcome. Bit of experience. Ooh. As you pick up a stored in the inventory. Well, yeah, I figured that. Actually, there's one thing I wanted to... Yeah, that's gonna be rubbish compared to what I've currently got. I do wonder if I could, like, sell something at some point. I get used to all this controlling. Very interesting. Okay, so that was a thing. It was also a dead end. Oh, hang on. Loot. Take that. Take all that. See, you gotta go exploring and you gotta go looting. It's that sort of game, I feel. Doesn't seem to be anything in the way of a stamina. Whoop, is that a lootable box? No, it's not. Lame. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything like stamina or anything like that, so that's probably for the best. I feel I should warn that there is a storm blowing through the UK at the moment. If I just poof and disappear, probably meant the power went out. Didn't have anything last weekend, but just throwing the warning out there. If anyone cares. Right, so we've got all this around here. What's that? See your departure. Okay. So there is definitely a bad plague running around here. Ooh. Hey. I'm not gonna get in trouble for looting, am I? Speak to passerby. Do you want to speak to me?
Greetings, Your Excellency.
It's always nice to be a big shot. So I can then totally run around and be a complete arsehole and no one bats an eyelid. Because that's how it works. Alright, so we've got a bunch of people. Right, that's the notify the bridge line, notify the embassy. What's this? Fontaine Family House. Is it connected to Bioshock? Probably not. The codex. Would we want Cypress? Couldn't negotiate with the vendor. So we gotta go that way, huh? Hang on a sec. We want to explore everywhere, so... I never know when they'll... Okay, suit yourself. Neat. Gold, some loot. And you over here, huh? Well, it's nice to be able to collect a little bit of experience whilst running around town. I guess they're just like bandits taking advantage of the city being in chaos because of the plague. Makes sense, that kind of stuff does happen, both in real life and in fiction. Thorn, very nice. Woo! Take everything. You can sell it all later. So there's one of our goals in there. But we don't want to do that just yet now, do we? What would be the point of that? Anything else kicking around here? Sorry if the camera is swinging around quite wildly. I'm still getting used to the sensitivity on this controller. Or, actually, can I tweak that? Hang on, let me go into options. Set controller options. Camera sensitivity. Let's tweak it down a couple of bits. Yeah, okay. That might be... That's a little on the better side. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Okay, now we want to go down here.
Merchant is there.
Yeah. So there's him. This is bigger than I expected. Okay, I didn't realize we were getting like tutorial town. Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Things are about to get dicey.
Works for me. Take everything and sell the stuff I don't need later for money. Right, so yeah, I've got to keep an eye out for that glowing. Oh, I can jump over there. Oh, how about that? Fair enough. Okay. Probably make a save before I talk to this guy. Well, hello there.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Next voice question, ask about the other merchants. Ask for more instructions. Ask about the other merchants?
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Threaten a prison sentence, institution offer a bribe, threaten him, leave. Well, I could try charisma, 50%. Do it.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, milady, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Intuition, offer him a bribe. Did I take intuition? I didn't take intuition, did I? It's saying green, though. I don't know why. I could try it. I don't know if I've got enough money to do that, but,
We shall return. See you soon.
Interesting. Let me just speak to Kurt.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Any... No,
I must leave you.
Never mind that. Okay, can we maybe go and talk to the master of the guy, perhaps? Oh, hey. Didn't realize we could change his loadout too. That's cool. Uh-huh. Anyway, negotiate with the vendor. So we still just got to do that, huh? Well, we could try the bribe, see what happens.
And so you're back, milady. Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't count on it.
Let's try the bribe.
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of a face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
Will that work?
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Alright, so now we can... There's a crafting table. Merchant. We gotta go over there. Alright, first things first. What's down here? What? Can't open it. Oh. Lame. Mostly just scoping around, checking things out. Not too bad so far. So interestingly enough, the bribe did not come out of my pocket. That's interesting. Seems like it's going to come out of someone else's. Right, there's the captain, but we don't need to speak to him yet. Hawthorn and Beast Essence. Ooh, what's this? Poorly written notice. The family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we'll kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. Oh. South of the old warehouse district, huh? Whoop, careful now. This is a workbench, huh? Craftsmanship allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. You need knowledge to be able to use a crafting table to inspect the points and desired talents. Use certain pieces of equipment or command to give you a bonus. Each talent point will unlock new recipes. You will also need ingredients, which you can buy or find whilst exploring. Well, I don't think I've got enough ability for that, so we should probably be for now.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you are about to discover could save your life. Come closer now.
I believe I've seen you at the
Don't be
palace.
afraid.
Are you one of the prince's
Come.
relatives?
Celebrate the miracle of science.
Hello,
You won't
milady.
believe your eyes. This discovery will
hello,
give
Your
you
Excellency.
faith in
It is an honor.
existence.
What's this guy doing?
Come one, come all.
I don't know, he's just repeating lines at the moment. Maybe that'll come into play later on. Hello, you.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Sell some shit. Bit of coin, bit of weight removed. That's always nice. Oh, we're in. I was expecting a loading screen. No loading for me, I guess. A nice looking building. Well, nice on the inside at least. Hello. Hopefully you'll be alright
Lady
with
Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Interesting. Nothing is ever as simple as it looks, is it? Nothing in here? Nope. Okay. So many of these buildings, all owned by Fontaine. I feel like we're in the BioShock universe. I do wonder if it's a reference. I mean, Fontaine is probably a name that does like actually exist, so it's probably not a direct BioShock reference, but it could be. You never know. You just never know, do you? Hello. Where am I and why am I here? Oh, I'm managed. I probably shouldn't be here then. I'm almost certainly in a place I should not actually be. So we'll hop back out and we'll try to play nice. Try to be the nice person. Old warehouse. Wasn't there something about... Oh, hello, I see you there. Nice.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Sneaky, sneaky. Well, we found Constantine. That's a start, I suppose. Let's stick with the quest we've got. We can come back here later. I don't think he's going anywhere. So we've got to talk to, I'm assuming anyway, the... Yeah, you. Oh, another box. Nice. Loot, loot, loot.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
we don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Okay then. Ask about the cabin boy. When did you last see him?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
As for help about, imagine I asked for about Norts. Tier for D, Port of Serene. Tier for D.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tier-for-D?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Interesting.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nort?
Our magic, yes, that only the Norts master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Interesting.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Yes. The Malachor. Let's about Constantine's absence.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Merchandise.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier-for-D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Interesting.
Be back soon, Captain.
Okay, well that's set us up with a few miscellaneous tasks to do, hasn't it now? So we've got, yes, the disappearance of the cabin boy. Discover where to find Constantine. We've still got these two people up here we need to talk to. We've got the quest that's over there. We've got a warehouse. Harbour Master's office. Clear out the warehouse guards, really? Okay. Investigate the disappearance of Novice, and we've got Constantine himself over there. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we need to do. So yeah, this opening is a little more extensive than I was expecting, although that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's pretty good, actually, all things considered. Sorry, let's just mark all these off. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take our regularly scheduled ad break for a couple of minutes, and I shall be back momentarily. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Okay, so let's go talk to these people over... Where was it? No, actually, no, not over there. It was over... Oh, actually, we can check this. Hello. Take all of that. So we've got a whole bunch of things that we can do now. So that's nice. Okay, so we'll have a word with these people down here. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Save. Make regular saves. I don't know if it's liable to crash on me or if it's anything else, but making regular saves seems like an idea. Hello.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Ooh.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Interesting. Kidnapping, indeed. Alright. So we can investigate the disappearance notes. Novice. So we can go into here, can't we? Okay. Hello? Ah, you're the other one, are you? Yeah, Flavia.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas. The young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When was the last time you saw him?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Down by the canal, huh?
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Yes, let's. Alright. So, we still got that there. Got the warehouse guards. What's this? Go to where to find company, find and interrogate the witnesses. Alright, so we got this one, have we? That's presumably going to be something stealthy. I'm probably not going to enjoy that. Stealthy games can be mixed. Sometimes I'm really good at stealth. Sometimes not so much. Hi guys. Don't control this owner is under control of a faction other than yours. Some places are forbidden to you. A costume of the faction, blah blah, will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try a stealth approach if the guards spot you, result in a violent approach. Damage your reputation with that particular faction. Oh, am I? Well, okay then, let's make a... Can I quick save? Oh, I think I can. So there's there... Oh good, quick saves. Ah, good, I can make quick saves. That's okay then. So... I don't think he really seems to care about me being outside of the building, but inside might be more of an issue.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Right, those guys over there, presumably. Got that guy wandering around there, him wandering around here. Okay, so soporific. Where would I be able to make that crafting thing over here. Ah, indeed. Alright, let's go try that, because that's pretty good. They won't realize what's happened until we're well gone. Excuse me. Coming through. It's over here. I'm over this. Can I make a soporific? Okay, mix magic, great haze potion. What do I need to make? Oh, sleeping potion. Laced drink. I need a bottle of brandy and I need a sleeping potion. I need a Innotus Hispidus and I need science level 1, so I can't do that. That's a shame. I'd also need a bottle of brandy, but that's neither here nor there. Can I buy one somewhere? That's entirely possible.
You'll find all you need in our... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Yes, I'm
Have
sure
you seen anything to your liking?
What have you got? That's what I need, isn't it? Bottle of brandy, a sleeping potion.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I don't think I can make one though. I'm pretty sure I need science level, which means I need to level up. Which means... No, I see I need science level of 1. God damn it, why didn't I take science? Ah, that's irritating as hell. Why is it just science? I mean... Okay, so... In order to get past them... Damn it. I think in order to... The thing is, you see, I'm pretty sure that in order to... Hang on, where is it? Here. No. It's one of these ones. Ah. In order to get science... I need to be at level 5. Which ain't gonna happen, is it? Hello. GreedFall request can you complete in several different ways. This has more than one string of bow, kind of persuasion, blah 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 blah. Talents in combat are also options when enemies are not receptive to your talents. Hello. Okay then.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Okay.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his daughter her allowance, it would seem.
Okay, ask about the cabin boy. Due to the eventual witnesses?
I am looking for a Nort. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Well, I already know where Constantine is, so that's not really necessary. I don't think I should just pick up coins that are resting about the place. That seems wrong. Can I do
This
anything?
furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Really? Well, that would be a nice thing to do. Metal dowels, huh? Should be... Can we make them on the crafting table, I wonder? I can, but I need crude iron ore for that, which I don't have any of. Because of course I don't. Nothing is ever simple, is it? Okay, hang on a sec. Alright, what's something I can do?
Celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes.
Why fire? Oh, it's like a funeral pyre kind of thing. Well, while I'm here, I should probably... Oh, hello. That's the wrong button.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Fredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center.
Yes.
He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I think I've run into him. Okay.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Can we go up here? No, we can't. That's a shame. Okay, well, that's another little mini quest. I was not expecting so many quests. We do, of course, have the other person to speak to over there. Maybe they'll give me a quest too. Hello.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Freddy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Blimey. Everybody's got something for me to do. Okay, so we've ended up with an awful lot of side quests. Oh god. Yes, okay. Right, okay. Blimey. I prefer a drink laced with sleeping pills. I can't do that! Because I don't have anything that can up my craftsman ability. Not even like clothes or anything like that. Which is a bit annoying, actually. I kind of wish I did. Ah, hello.
Come, celebrate. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the mythical. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the mythical isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two!
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now! There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Almost certainly. Right, okay, so obviously the guy in the crowd was... There's a special name for them. I can't remember what it is. He's basically a plant, someone in the crowd who will talk it up every now and then.
My husband started coughing yesterday in the evening. I hope it's because of the cold.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Nasty sounds for a demonstration.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Do let's. Where's his cart? Ah, around the back, huh? Uh-oh.
And death to the others!
Works for me. Free. Nice. These pages covered a small, almost illegible handwriting, experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. With the complexity of some recipes, there's no room for doubt the author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Doesn't necessarily mean he's not a charlatan. There's files there. What's this? Whoops, that's the wrong button. Letter from the innkeeper to the servant. Louise, the weird alchemist of the Alliance, who entered the room upstairs, specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. The old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something. So leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. Interesting. Charlatan's antidote. Indeed. Right, so what's my current... Well, that's right, I leveled up. Which means I can put a point into something here. So we can put into firearms, one-handed blades, oh, these ones I've already got, that's why. So I've already got these ones, one-handed blades. So I can put one attacking deals with more damage, always decent. Ooh, roll, what's that? Shadow burst. Ooh, fancy stuff. Magic healing. Ooh, that could come in handy, but I'd need points for that. Firearms deal more damage, or setting up traps. Well, let's deal with basic melee for now. Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, craftsmanship +1, huh? Interesting. It's got loot chance on it. Poison resistance and loot chance. I still need to be able to do more stuff. That's a problem. It's too much stuff to do, and I can't necessarily do it in the way I want to do it. Which is a bit of a shame.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Going the room, stop assuming the subject.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
What the?
He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
What's going on here?
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Metal dowels. How many would I need? I'd also need some metal for that, wouldn't I? Okay, I'm very curious. If I take this... Oh, no one seemed to mind. Nope. Well, okay then. Who are you? Oh, you're the guy. Oh, hello. More people down here, huh? You realize this place had a basement. Whoa, I wasn't expecting this kind of room. Hello. Well, there we go then. Okay. We can keep going. Plenty more stuff where this came from, I'm sure. Ah. Ah, I need 4. That's a shame. Hello, anybody home? Whoops, okay. Ah. Neat. Well, that was actually rather useful. I accidentally...
Locked.
Accidentally used a lockpick. I didn't realize. Do I have a limited number of lockpicks? Or is it just... if you have the requisite skill, you can deal with the lock no matter what? Because there wasn't like a mini game for it. Usually lockpicking has a mini game. I'm actually rather surprised that this one did not. Nope, that door is not open. You are. Well, well, well. I wasn't expecting you here, but here you are. What's this? Letter from the alchemist from Al Sad. Dear Arif, I'm genuinely sorry to learn that you've not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the Academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules do not apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments, and there is nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping low profiles. And so we hope you eventually find some peace, some place where you can be at peace. Hello.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I mean, he's sort of doing the right... Well, he's not doing the right thing. He's got the right reasons behind what he's doing, but he's not exactly... So he was kicked out, so... Complained that a bunch of people were performing unethical experiments, kicked out, and was forced to do unethical experiments himself. You should just leave the city.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Noted. Unlock the service door, huh? Service door. Keys? Keep a storeroom key, huh? Lootin'. Nice. Sweet. In general, people don't seem to mind me just blundering around the place. They don't like follow you around and do all that stuff. Not like in the, say, Fallout games.
Locked.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Seems about right. Tavern.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Fingers crossed. Sneaky, sneaky. Where am I going? Wait, I gotta go. Presumably we gotta go around that way or something like that. Because we can't go through. Nope, that's not openable. Okay, fingers crossed.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
Let's go this way. Well, that didn't quite go the plan. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hang on. We may not have a choice but to fight, but I want to see if I can get through this without fighting. Hope you've been given this letter for when you return to Al Sad. Abandoned letter. Ooh, I guess people are dying, huh? By an awful lot.
Customers, and we have no choice but to go this way?
Alright, that went a little better. See, sneaky, sneaky. Best way to get him to his cart. Go up and around there and across, I think.
More angry customers. I should have stayed at the tavern. I was safe.
Really? More who, what, where? Oh, hello, there's something in that box. One moment. Let's see. This looks good. We'll go up here. Oh, that ain't gonna work. That's a dead end. Are they like people who are angry with me? I can't tell. I mean, based on the way they're just sort of standing around with weapons, they probably are. So we're gonna have to sneak through the Fontaine family warehouse, I think. Great, sneaking, more stealth. Just because I'm trying to be a nice guy and not kill a bunch of innocent people who are just angry.
Don't abandon me. They're going to take me.
We're fine. Don't worry. I think we're okay.
Damnation. He got away.
What? What do you mean? What? What happened? Why did he get away? What? Why? How come he got away? What happened? I thought I was doing pretty good.
To my health and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Hang on hang on. Go away, will you? Go. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Hang on. I mean, I understand what I did wrong there, but why did he run off? Like, it's literally put people in every single path, because there's people like right here, so I can't sneak past them easily enough, and there's people right there, so it's like, how am I supposed to do this? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what's supposed to be the right way to go? Because it can't be this way. This way's a dead end. It can't be... The only way to go through is Fontaine's family warehouse. That presents me with two options, and both of them are absolutely terrible. That's... Well, that's weird. How are you supposed to sneak your way past these people without fighting everyone? I don't know, maybe we can sneak past these people, but I wouldn't have thought so. This would be difficult at best. Well, then again. Nope, that didn't work.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I guess I can't not fight these people? That's weird. It was like, it would present a thing where like, hey, you can sneak your way out, not a problem. And then it just dumps hostile enemies in your way. That's weird.
Welcome.
Oh, no.
It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
That, like... I don't understand the decision on that one. It doesn't make any sense.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lady.
Well then. That's so weird that it would do that. Like, that doesn't... It doesn't make any sense from a design perspective, because it's like, it presents you with the option to either confront the crowd, get rid of them, fine, or you can sneak out the back. But then sneaking out the back just presents you with another combat option. It's like, that doesn't make sense. It's like, if you're given the option to sneak, there should be a way to sneak. Not, oh, technically there's a path where you can sneak, but he runs off if you use it? It's like, that's weird. I feel like maybe I wasn't doing something right there. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's turn this in.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, that was very strangely designed. But, I mean, not like bad. Like, maybe I was missing something. Okay, so we've got to clear out the warehouse. Tamper with the ship's log. Yeah, we still need to do that. Yeah, I need to do that one. That one should be pretty interesting. We can pull that off. Of course, it's 5 o'clock. So we're going to take a quick break. Tell you what, this opening is taking much longer than I anticipated. I'm not necessarily complaining. It's a nice sort of introduction to the world and the styles and all that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes moving forward. So yeah, back in a minute, guys. We're just going to take a quick break. And we're back. Okay then, so yeah, let's start with this disappearing kid thing. Oh, actually, where the hell are we going? That way, right. Because the Constantin one is going to be the last one we're going to want to do. Oh, actually, yeah, I can also do this.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Look, I've done you a favor.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes. Just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
No, that's it for now.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Right, you. This is gonna go well.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
That's actually a good question. Right, so we know that that's where Constantine is. We already know that. Find the smuggler. And look, it's Fontaine. Yay. See, what I really want... Actually, is there a... I wonder if there's something we can buy from you.
Welcome. Have you seen anything?
What have you got that I can buy in terms of... Custom officer sailor's coat. Wonder if there's something that can like up my you know, my stuff. But it doesn't look like it, which is a bit of a shame. You'd think there would be like something that can up my abilities, such as it is. Sadly, it doesn't look like it. That's a real shame.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
He does seem to sell everything that I need, but don't necessarily know if it's a case of, whoops, do I need to buy it, or can I find it somewhere? Jam it through. Right, let's go see this Fontaine guy. This will be fun.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Fair enough, the lady of the house. She looks like a pleasant sort. Ah, hello.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
What?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Interesting. And back all the way to there. Yay. Whoops, wrong button. Oh. Ah. Ooh. More fun stuff. Right. Go back and talk to the captain. Woo.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you
is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child, and ever since, he's been a naught. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Well, I want to trust the guy, but might not be... Ooh, this is a toughie. Do I be honest with him? I should probably keep from saying... Well, stop
A
it.
couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Naughts have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naught?
Sir de Colonial is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Who? Alright, what we got? We still got that. We still got that. We still got that. Problem is, I'm not really allowed into this whole area. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna go back to there too. Ah, hello. Him up there, huh? Well, another person to talk to. God, we're running around just chatting with everybody at the moment, aren't we?
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Naughts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Naughts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Naughts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Naughts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Indeed. Ooh. Lots of stuff. Yummy loot. Okay. And back to the Fontaine family house we go. I'm assuming. Oh, there's a lot of running backwards and forwards in this. I'm wondering if I'm even going to be able to get... Excuse me, thank you. I'm wondering if I'm even going to be able to get out of the tutorial section before the 3 hours for today's live stream is up. That's an insane amount in terms of the tutorial. Hello, we're back again. I wonder if Fontaine is going to be with the sun, or if he's going to be in the new world and we'll have to deal with him there.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force, against his will, by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false.
Enough. With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
For kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he's a naught that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret having had to threaten that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Did I have a choice? I don't remember if there was another option available for that. Oh well. You can't make everybody happy. I mean, it'd be nice, but normally you can't. Okay, so we know where the Fontaine warehouse is. Been in there a couple of times myself. Alright, let's go there now. See what we can do. If anything. Hello. Hawthorne, always nice. Don't know what specifically I can use that for, but I'm sure I'll think of something eventually. Right, if I just barge my way in through the front, what do you think's likely to happen?
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Where are we going? Oh, down. Right. Excuse me. Coming through.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story. Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You were not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Yeah, that went very well. I don't specifically know where he is, but I'm also going to mooch around for... Oh, hello. This is the other half of the place, so I could have snuck in here past him.
It's not possible just now.
Oh. Ooh. Sweet. Well, hello there. Let's see what he has to say about all this.
Who are you?
My name is Desardet. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Yay. I see he did want to leave. Wasn't it all worthwhile? Right. Let's get the heck out of here. Right, so that's that done. Sorted. Not a problem. That'll get me another level up too. Oh, hello. Might have been hard to sneak past you guys, huh? I am kind of glad I did it the way I did it, because that's like everybody's straightened up. The information I got from that guy was useful as hell. That guy's voice sounded familiar, by the way. I don't know if it actually was familiar or... No, did this regenerate? I think it did. I can't... I think he might have been for one of the Anno games, you know. Just off the top of my head, he might have been from Anno 1404. That could just be me... Nope, wrong button. That could just be me, like, misremembering the voice, but it might have been. It just might. Okay, so we can cross this one off the list. That'll get me another level up. That's good. Hi.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin.
Have no fear.
My cabin.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Yay! Excellent. All right,
Be
that's
back
enough.
soon, Captain.
Woo! Level up. Alright. So, talent points. We can put more into firearms, deal more damage, or one-handed blade on unarmored enemy damage is also increased. Long blades. Fury. I'm tempted to put firearm damage up. Let's do that. Just in general principle of the fact. Hmm. Oh, we have hat. Don't need that. Okay then. Alright, so in terms of quests we have left, we still got that one to do. Coin Guard Merchant. We can't create sleeping pills. We just can't. Heretic Hunt. Find the Smuggler. I think we're just going to have to risk it and hope that nothing too bad happens. Because it really is a case of I just don't have the right skills.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
So we gotta clear the guards and we gotta sneak our way into this... that building? Oh no, that's a different building. This building. What I'd really like... That's not good. Nope, 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 nope. I did not realize he was literally right in front of me. That was really stupid. What I'm hoping is maybe I can find some like clothes or something without having to buy them. I mean, I could just buy them. I don't know if that piece of clothing that the guy was selling would allow me to do that or not, though. That's the weird thing. Like, I don't actually know that. We also need to go in here somehow. Apparently you can't open that door, which is strange. I'll tell you what, let's make a quick save right now. We'll go off, buy the coat, try it. If it works, then I'll stick with it. If it doesn't work, I'll get my money back by resetting. I just don't have the science skill to be able to do that, which is a shame because I'd like to knock them out. That would make things... That would make things...
It's such a pleasure. Have you seen it?
Okay, first we'll sell some of the stuff I've got here. We don't... Sell that, sell that. We'll keep that one. Sell, sell. That at least gets me a bit of money. 369. Nice. Okay, so we'll switch over to purchasing. Go to... Custom Officer Sailor's Coat. And a Sailor's Coat. Embroidered Marquee Doublet. Second in command. Second he commands. Collared Sailor's Coat. Custom officers, huh? Let's try this. Oh, have I equipped it automatically? Like, did that happen? Looks like it did. I think it did. Well now, automatically equipped, huh? Alright, let's give it a go. Maybe they'll listen to us. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the right icon. If this is about to go spectacularly wrong, well, I guess we're about to find out, huh? I mean, it's got the icon on it. It's got the little symbol. Let's see if there's a actual image of it anywhere soon. Let's find out.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Good enough? Good enough. Excellent. See, lockpicking has come in handy, I'll be honest. So we need to sneak our way to the ledger. Well, it worked, so that's money well spent. Lucky, lucky, lucky pick. Take all that. Ooh, keys. Always take keys.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Excellent. Yes, now we need to do the whole warehouse guard clearing thing. Maybe I can persuade them to bugger off. That would be nice. Okay, that was actually very successful, so I'm happy about that. That at least worked in my favor, so that's good. Fancy stuff up here. Anything else of note? There does seem to be an open here thing. What the heck is all this? Or is this like a secret back entrance? We can sneaky sneak our stuff in here. See, in a way I'm glad I took lockpicking, because there's an awful lot of stuff, like a lot of loot here that has required lockpicking. But at the same time, it's like, am I supposed to be in here? I don't know. I don't see anyone, so I suppose it doesn't matter in the long run. More loot. Hey, I'm happy to take all the loot. Okay then, well, we do have a back entrance if we want to bring the stuff in manually, I guess. But let's see if we can sweet talk the guards. Okay, that was good. Any loot? Oh, yep, more loot. God, so much loot. I'm not complaining. Stuff to sell gets me more coins, and in general, nice.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss.
Nice.
Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Sweet. It's not that clear. There's a couple of guys here. Okay, if I can I? Will I be questioned if I do this?
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Tuleme. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Naughts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Do I have to free the smuggler? I mean, is that like optional or? It seems to be relatively optional. No, it's not optional. Yeah, can I open the... How do I... Lockpicking, there we go.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
It's blocked.
Hmm. Wait, they're in here? I didn't see anyone. I've literally been through this way. Like I've been here. There was no one. That's weird. Why would it send me out and then in again? Or unless there's somewhere else in here. It says they're upstairs. Oh, hang on. Oh. I apparently walked right past them. I am an idiot.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Tuleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Tuleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I don't want to have them arrested. Being arrested for the truth is something I do not agree with. Propose to speak to the Bridge Alliance ambassador?
I could have a word with the good Dr. Zaheen, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Interesting. This whole tutorial section is taking the entire first stream. It's quite surprising, actually. Okay, so we found them. What else was there? Okay. We still got that to do. Paradigm laced with sleeping pills. Yeah, we went from the porters. Talk to him up there. Okay. Hello, lads.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Isn't it on the left? Nice. Talk to the coin guard at the barracks. Interesting. We still can't open up this bit, which makes me wonder, like, what's up there? Like, what have I got to do to get in there? I don't think I've missed any areas. How strange. Maybe I did. Shortcut. Hello.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthias, the founder of the mythical Teleme, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Yay!
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Excellent. Well, I think that's all the side quests. Oh no, I've got to talk to... Yeah, that one I can't do because I've got to speak to what's his name in New Seren, which I obviously haven't been to yet. I've also got to turn this one in and give him the bad news. He's going to be disappointed. But there's nothing much I can do about that. I'm a nice person, or I'm trying to be a nice person. It's not always easy, of course.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Hey, level 4.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Sweet. Level 4. Alright. Now, that gives me points in both skills and an attribute point, ironically enough. Ooh. Oh, God, I've been sat on my ass too long. Right. Let's up my... Do I want physical or armor damage? Ooh. That's tempting as hell. Alright, firearms. Or one-handed. I mean, firearms are nice as like a special thing, but I think I should probably stick to one-handed. There we go. Now, attribute points. We don't get another one of these until the next level. So what do we want to put up? So increases power of all melee. Increases fury generation. Mental power. Okay, yeah, I think we want to up strength. That's good. And talents, as I said, we don't get until the next level. Alright, let's sell some of the... No, that's the wrong one. Alright. Here we go.
Are your boots? Welcome. Have you seen?
Alright, so we got that, which is big, but I can't use it. So we'll sell it. Hang on. Actually.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Oh, he doesn't... Wait, can I... No, I can't give it to him either? Or does my agility need to be at a certain thing in order for him to be... No, that would make no sense. It just means his agility isn't high enough, doesn't it? Okay. Well, that's better. Better than nothing, I guess. Nope. Nope. And that just doesn't work. That's a shame. Can you please stop coughing like that? It sounds like you're trying to get my attention for some reason. Okay, so we definitely can't use that. That's fine. We'll keep the gun, because that's rather special. We want to come out of this and back into... What was I wearing before? This. Although this isn't... That's actually pretty good, although it does drop my loot chance down. Everything seems to have an alliance with something. That's interesting. Okay.
Welcome. Have you seen it?
See, those might come in handy if I need to sneak into somewhere. But what I'm thinking is, if I need to sneak into somewhere, it's better because I've got one with presumably my family crest there. I've got one with the 2 crossed swords, which is like the guards. And then I've got one with the Sailors Guild there. So having those in my inventory will potentially help me sneak around at some point in the future. So as far as I know, based on where I've been and everything else I've done, I don't believe there is anywhere else left for me to explore. I've been into every room, been into every area, and everywhere has been checked out. God's barracks. The only side quest I've got left has to be done in New Seren. Don't need to do anything with that. So there's literally nothing I can do with that. Get rid of that. There we go. World map, of course. Nothing I can do there. But yeah, actually, if you check the world map, there should be... Yeah, right there. Talk to the coin back. So once I arrive in New Serene, then fine. But I can't do that one yet. So the only thing left is the main quest. Which is that one. And that's everything left. Sadly, that's going to have to wait for next time. Because this whole intro has just taken so long. Like, longer than I expected. I'm not necessarily complaining about that. I think that's rather fun. But at the same time, it has been like, wow, I honestly thought I would have been into the main thing by now. But I guess not. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. And I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.